Hey, my friends, thank you for joining me today. Recently I went to an event and they asked me to say a few words for a young lady that was celebrating a key milestone, but there were other young people there. And so they asked me to share a little bit regarding leadership, what advice I would give to these individuals. And I thought about my own daughter. What would I say to my own daughter, and what would I say to these young people from a leadership perspective? And so just some quick thoughts to all the aspiring leaders, up-and-comers that you're out there, you're listening and you're watching this. Few things that I would say to you. Number one is I would really encourage you to take the narrow path, the proverbial road less traveled. And now I'm not talking about weirdness or, I just got to stand out. And so therefore I got to take some bizarre path in life. I'm not talking about that. What I'm talking about is not necessarily following the masses or having that mob mentality, that rather than being a follower, you're going to be a leader that influences, and a leader that takes risks, a leader that is creative and maybe doesn't always do what everybody else is doing, not only from a morality standpoint, but even from leadership and being creative. And the truth is this: only 5% of the population, by the way, ever become leaders. And so therefore, that in itself is a narrow path. Number two, that while you're taking that narrow path and you're on that road less traveled, always do the right thing. Always ask yourself the question, what is the right thing to do? Whatever the cost may be, whether it costs you money, friendship, whatever it may be, what is the right thing to do? In other words, on that narrow path, you're taking the high road. You're going to do right by people, by situations, most importantly, by yourself. That when you're making these decisions, at the end of the day, you're going to ask yourself, did I do the right thing? That's what matters. By the way, whether the results are there or not, whether things turn out the way you thought they would or not, if you've done the right thing, that's what leaders do. Number three, you've probably heard me talk about this many, many times. Be excellent. Whatever your hand finds to do it with all your might. Give it everything you have, whether it's in sports, in studies, maybe you've started a small business, whatever it is that you're doing, do it with the utmost excellence. In other words, do your best or don't do it at all. Either you do it with excellence or you don't do it at all. Here's my next point: be humble and kind. If you are a gifted person, if you have incredible ability, incredible skills, soft skill, hard skills, you have just, you're a gift. And some people are literally that. One of the most important things that you can do and that you can be is to be humble. And once you're humble, that you are kind to other people, that you are empathetic, that you're compassionate, that you are considerate, that you are respectful. If you will combine your leadership skills and your leadership abilities with being humble and kind, I'm just telling you, there is no limit to what you can accomplish. Here's my last one: take charge. Take charge. Be a leader. Not in the sense of you're going to command other people or you're going to get off on telling others what to do, but rather in this idea of taking charge, you're going to be visionary. You're going to be an individual that provides direction. You're going to be a person that provides people with a sense of confidence and safety, that they want to follow you, that they know you make sound decisions, that they know you have their best interests at heart. If you will begin to develop this as a young person, I guarantee you, not only will people follow you now, but in the months and in the years to come, you are going to be a phenomenal leader. You're going to influence your sphere, whatever that sphere may be, wherever you have been placed in life, and you are going to impact scenarios. You're going to impact people, organizations. Who knows? You may even impact nations. So there you have it. I was just inspired by this event and this small talk. And then I thought, I'm going to turn this into a podcast. I hope you've enjoyed this. Would appreciate your comments. You might want to even add to some of the things that I've said. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for joining me today. I'm Dr. Tony Soldano.